Just spoke to West Palm Beach police moments ago, and they say they need your help in cracking this double homicide case. Usually around this time of year, these blue shelves here at Interfaith are filled to the brim just in time for the holiday season. But with Thanksgiving just a little over a week away, these shelves are still bare. Hundreds of thousands have made their way to Sarasota's Lido Beach to watch what they call the greatest race of the year in speedboat racing. Right behind me you see some boats going around the 85-mile track at upward speeds of over 200 miles an hour. While some Black Friday sales may have been down, small businesses such as the Artisan Guild Gallery here in downtown Gainesville had a great turnout for Small Business Saturday. Gulf Coast says its main goal is to house these kids with viable parents or some of their relatives. They even say some of these kids were originally brought here to be sold into sexual slavery. One of the reasons many veterans love the location of this apartment complex is its direct access right here to Tampa's VA hospital. The approximate time to get there, they say, 3 minutes. This past Saturday in Gainesville was the coldest night in over 7 months, with temperatures dipping into the high 30s. Some requirements need to be a taxi driver here in Gainesville, including being at least 25 years old and having at least 3 years of experience with a driver's license. Tonight, they expect around 100 people at least to attend the second delegation meeting as concerning the city of Hampton. Just 4 days after the mass shooting that devastated the town of Bell, members of the community are still coping with the loss. Hundreds gathered to honor the mother and 6 children who were shot and killed by their grandfather last Thursday, and to also pray for 7 members lost from one big family. It was a somber Sunday night throughout the town of Bell as hundreds from the community came to Bell High School to pray, mourn, and honor Sarah Spirit and her 6 children murdered last Thursday by their grandfather, Don Spirit.
She loved her kids, and this was just so sad for this to happen. But like they say, she's in a better place and with her kids.
Following the service, many went to Bell Elementary for a candlelight vigil, where Destiny, Jonathan, Caleb, and Kylie attended. Corey Tootin remembers being classmates with the kids.
Whenever there was church and we had vacation Bible school, and me and him used to get into trouble, just like a little bit of trouble, and now we'll never be able to do that again.
In the wake of the tragedy, Corey and his family decided to help the family out.
We were trying to figure out a way to make monies to help with the funeral.
Community leaders, including Gilchrist County school officials, spoke during the vigil, offering their peace and comfort to a family broken but not beyond repair.
We intend to come alongside of a family that hurts, that has been devastated, and we weep with you. We hurt with you.
And as one Bell stood with their lit candles in a moment of silence, another began to toll, while each of the 7 victims' names were called, with many embracing each other and parents holding on to their children, as one with her 6 children are no longer on this earth, but are now precious memories. With the holidays just around the corner, one of Marion County's largest food banks is issuing a cry for help. The Interfaith Emergency Services Center is fighting to keep its shelves from going bare during the holiday season. Interfaith and the Salvation Army faced the same pre-holiday pinch last year.
We got extremely low again about 4 weeks ago. We were in the same situation because after school starts, from then through the end of the year, the need just grows. A few weeks ago, we had to actually even reduce what we gave out, and we weren't able to give people as much as we normally do, which is really hard.
So far, both Interfaith and the Salvation Army have received some donations through individuals and a few food drives. But the biggest challenge is to keep the shelves stocked in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Interfaith alone needs about 80,000 pounds of food through January.
If we let people know the need, they are so gracious because everybody's got this goodwill mentality, and people will step up and give. But again, they need to know that we have the need and not to forget that we're here.
Usually around this time of year, these blue shelves here at Interfaith are filled to the brim just in time for the holiday season. But with Thanksgiving just a little over a week away, these shelves are still bare. Some local organizations like the Ebony Women's Civic Club of Ocala donate regularly to Interfaith, looking to spread holiday cheer to those in need around this time of year.
Jesus is the reason for the season, and he gave his life for us. And so that is what we are supposed to, object ourselves to be like him and to give also to those that are in need.
Carla Grimsley has high hopes for Interfaith this holiday season, as even the smallest donations can add up. Zak Dahlheimer, WUFT News.
Well, move over Gators, capuchin monkeys are Gainesville's newest residents. For Team 6, Zak Dahlheimer reports.
After being separated for nearly all their lives, Alex is finally getting to enjoy some bonding with his offspring already here at Jungle Friends Primate Sanctuary. Alex and two other capuchin monkeys, Jake and Gizmo, arrived last night, adding to a new family that's now almost 200 monkeys strong.
It's very exciting because they do remember. I mean, they've got really long memories and they remember their families.
Alex, Jake, and Gizmo spent years in labs at Ohio's Wooster College, one of many schools now getting out of the business of animal experimentation. All these monkeys here at Jungle Friends have come from different backgrounds around the country. Some of them were put through experimentation at some universities, while others might have been mistreated as pets. Now they get a chance for a life they've never had. In its 15th year, the sanctuary hopes to bring in more monkeys like Alex, Jake, and Gizmo, giving them a second chance to enjoy their golden years.
To be able to come here and see them get out into their natural habitat, even if they can't ever be let back out into the full wild, but this is the best of the best that they can go to.
You're watching WUFT News at 6.
Today marks the big day as many across the state are casting their last-minute ballots as we speak in the 2014 midterm election. Good evening, it's Tuesday, November 4th. I'm Zak Dahlheimer. Last month, Don Spear killed his daughter, her 6 children, and himself. DCF had prior contact with the family but said it could not have foreseen the tragedy. And this just in the newsroom a few minutes ago, the University of Florida has released some documents in connection to the Treon Harris case. But as so many stop to look back, they also see the progress that's been made over the last 13 years in a city and country that has refused to give in or give up. Federal police today arrested the former mayor of a southern Mexican city along with his wife on charges of ordering the attacks in late September that left 6 college students dead and 43 others missing. Jose Luis Abarca and his wife Maria de los Angeles Pineda were arrested in eastern Mexico City during an early morning raid. Now, Leah, scooters are a very popular form of transportation in Gainesville. How common are scooter accidents? More than 1 million voters said yes, but the measure only received 57% of the vote. And the weather certainly didn't keep people away from the polls today. Very beautiful day all around today. A little bit of good news for you this evening. A man in Fort Myers is feeling the love from a stranger and the local police department. Welcome back. According to a report from Feeding America, thousands of Alachua County students depend on their schools to provide most of their meals. Well, getting back to north central Florida, even though a few brief showers were on radar this afternoon, it was a relatively beautiful day. Let's check back with Sean to find out what's in store for the weekend. Now, Nicole, we know what was said from the University Police, but what was the response from the administration for an event like this? So how is he setting up his living arrangements when he decides to return to Tallahassee after his rehabilitation in Atlanta? Yes, some, including the NFL, were tweeting about that one spin move he had in the fourth quarter. It looked like a move just straight out of the Madden NFL 15 video game.
Oh, of course. That's the first of many highlights for Bortles, I think.
Just hit the B button and then the trigger, right?
And just go. Yes, sir.
Thank you at home for watching WUFT News at 6. We'll see you again, same time, same place tomorrow.